Okay, I'll explain this again. I don't think I explained it thoroughly before. So here's your rivet, and then here's the crimpers. So you put these all the way out, and you screw your rivet on. So with these all the way out, okay? And then we got the hole drilled. We'll insert the rivet into the hole, squeeze, and then you have to unscrew it once it's in. And what it does, it crimps around the back side of the metal, and you ain't getting it off. I did have one where I didn't get it crimped all the way, and I tried to knock it out with a screwdriver. That wasn't happening. I had to actually grind it off, grind the top of it off with a grinder. See there? Had to grind the top off with a grinder and then push it through. They're not coming off once they're in there. I got one more to put in, and then we'll put the cover on. And we'll start cutting holes for the switches, the outlets. We're going to put this switch panel in there. Then we're going to put some outlets in it. We even got to put a antenna outlet, which I guess I had to paint that black. Can't find one in black or brown, so I reckon I'll paint it. And we'll be back. Alright guys, I don't know if you can see it, but here's one where a close-up, I kind of made them, it crimped it actually before I put it in, kind of silly. But if you look right here, it crimps the back side. Let's see if I can get this over for you. It crimps this back side up against the front side, so it pulls this whole part here. It pulls it forward into the back, and it crimps it up against it. I don't know how to explain it, but that's what it does. And if you do it too soon, that's what happens, and you ruined it. So now you just wasted one. Alright guys, I'll show you how we made the switch boxes. I'm going to show you on a piece of scrap because I don't want to use the whole piece. This is what I made them out of. Just a piece of metal had bent up in the C-channel, and then what we did, I measured each side and then I cut on both ends. And then what we'll do is we'll take it and we'll bend it over. Get that up so it can turn. Get that down. I can't turn it by hand. It's too, usually you got a bigger one out here you can move, but we'll put a board on the back. Turn it there, knock it down, take your square, make sure it's square. Obviously it's kind of small here, you're going to have bigger ends. And then just take a scratcher and put your square on here. This side, I guess. There you go. And we'll make a line. Then I'll cut that line to cut top and bottom at the same time for the 45. Left with that little triangle, we'll get that out of there. And then you got one on the bottom. See if I can get that out of the way. There, it fell on the floor. Take your hammer, knock it flat. Now you got a nice edge. And then just take your welder, weld that up. Grind it down nice and pretty. That's how I made this. The switch boxes, they were black. So the next what we need to do is make the trim that hides the wiring up at the ceiling, and I'll show you how we did that. Alright guys, a little update where we're at. We got the most of the ceiling in, got the lights in. Right now we're going to start working on some trim for the sides here. Going to do that in aluminum, and I'll show you how I'm going to make those. I got these boxes up that we made. Still got to wire all that in. This one up. Got this one down here under the window. And okay, we waiting on the cabinets. It's getting there. I'll be back to show you how we're making the trim for the top to hide all the wires. Okay guys, what we're gonna do, we're gonna make, I guess you'd call it crown molding to hide those wires in the ceiling. Let's just say this represents the wall and the ceiling. We'll bend this and then just attach it to the wall and the ceiling just like that. And then the wires will be behind it, so you still have access to all those wires. So I don't have a metal brake. So this is soffit material, aluminum. Well, all I did was I screwed two 2x4s together, put some tape over the hinges, and we'll attach this. We'll lay this on here. Have some measurements on the end, and we'll put this board on, and then we'll bend it. So there you have it. I put it in the boards. I put a clamp on the end down here. Made a mark on it, and it's clamped in the vise. Clamped her in the vise, and now we'll just bend it. Not gonna go out and buy a brake or rent a brake when you just got a few things to bend. There you have it. That's obviously not done. It's going to go all the way over and smash down like this one here, because I wanted to round it over edges on the edge. So if you look on the back, you can see where it has flipped around, and then I made another bend to make the angle. So I'm gonna go ahead and bend this up, and we'll be back. Hey guys, hit the like button. If you don't like it, hit the thumbs down. Hit one of the buttons.